truth, I look better under you. I can lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You is too important. Nobody like you do.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this super easy, simple, healthy chicken noodle soup for like cold and flu season. Y'all know it's coming around. If you can't tell, my nose is all stuffy because I am just getting over a cold, but it's great for like kids that are not like big veggie eaters. This will be perfect for you. So let's get right into it. I'm doing celery, carrots, and I usually also add onion. I just didn't have any. So if you want to add onion, do that. And then I'm showing you guys two different ways to do the veggies. I personally like the chunks of veggies in my soup, but my daughter doesn't. So I do both ways. I chop up little small pieces and then these little or bigger pieces because we're going to be blending it into the broth to still get those veggies and the nutrients, but the kids won't see them. So yeah, I used about, I think it was like 10 carrots, but they're a bit skinnier. And then I just ended up using the whole bag of celery. So again, really up to you what you want to do, but I did both. And then I'm doing a little avocado oil in the bottom of the pan and garlic. Listen, I'm a big garlic girly, so I did like 2 heaping tablespoons. It's up to you. And then I'm also grating in some fresh ginger, so I actually peeled it beforehand. I do adjust the ginger base to taste, so I start off with a little bit, and then you'll see later on in the video I do end up adding more, just because like sometimes it could get a little spicy, you know. Not spicy like hot pepper, but ginger's a bit spicy. And then I'm just gonna throw those veggies in. So I'm throwing in just the veggies that I'm gonna be blending. Those small little pieces that I chopped up, you're gonna leave those out to the side for now if you are putting small pieces in. And then just sauteing that. Again, I didn't have onions on hand, so I'm just adding onion powder, but ideally you do want to add onion. It obviously has some good benefits when you're sick as well. So yeah, and then I'm using water here. At this point, if you're using chicken broth, you would be adding the chicken broth in. I'm just going to be using a broth like powder, so I used water. And you want to cook those down until they're literally tender, where you can cut through them with like a fork or a spoon or something. So I'm just ladling those out and draining them into my blender, and you want to put a little bit of the liquid in there so that it doesn't get too thick, and just pulse it. So now those veggies are going to turn into like a little puree, and then you want to add it back into the pot. So it kind of makes the broth a bit thick, and if you like that, that's fine, but I think like once you add everything back in, it's a bit too thick, so I did water it down to keep it at that like broth soup kind of consistency. And then now I'm going in with all my seasoning. So I did black pepper, oregano. You can use fresh herbs, I just didn't have any on hand. I'm adding more garlic powder because again, you can't get enough garlic in this house. Basil, I would have also added thyme and a bay leaf if I had it, I just didn't. And then as you can see here, this is the chicken broth mix that I'm using. Sometimes I use pre-made like little cartons of the broth. Sometimes I make broth out of the bones. It's really what I had, girl. Just do what you want to do. And then I just had a little bit too much broth in the soup, so I ladled some into another pot that I was going to use to cook my noodles in. You want to cook your noodles separate. If you cook them in the soup, they're going to soak up all the water and you're going to have no soup left, girly. So cook your noodles separate. And I pre-shredded my rotisserie chicken. You can use chicken breast, you can use leftover chicken thighs, whatever you have. I just wanted to use my rotisserie chicken, and I shredded it off camera because nobody needs to know how to do that. You know how to do it. It's pretty straightforward. And then I'm just mixing it in, and now I'm going to be adding those small bits of veggies that I saved to the side. So pretty much at this point, your soup is done. I just decided to taste, just to season. I didn't really add any salt because obviously the chicken broth mix is salty, so if you want to salt yours at this point, again, like I said, I added more ginger just because I wanted a more ginger flavor. And then you're gonna just plate it up, add those noodles in, pour the nice hot broth over, and I love a squeeze of lemon on mine. So yeah, but I promise you it's so good, so easy, and so nutritious. Like all the veggies in the broth, the ginger, the onion, the garlic is perfect for when you're sick. So I urge you guys to try it. It is like the healer. They like to call this soup, without all the mix-ins, is like a Italian penicillin, because it just literally knocks everything out of your system. It is great for colds and flus, and you know, whenever you're feeling down. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.